What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The 2nd of October. It is 8 p.m. on the East Coast, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're looking at ticker symbol VELO USD, Velodrome, finance / United States dollar here. This is a daily chart, and this is the price data from Coinbase. Coinbase should be available to just about everybody who is watching this video. Coinbase has been around a long time. Anyways, this is VELO on Coinbase. So we covered this a couple days back, and we have sold off, of course, after hitting support as the rest of the markets did also tumble. So we had some resistance come in again at the 11,762 level. Right here, I have it circled as a just showing the resistance there, and the level is 11,762. Again, right here, resistance, resistance. This is just referring to the 1722 level. But you can see again, it's tried to that this would be the third time just a few days back of breaking out above the 11,762 level. And of course, as soon as Bitcoin got hit hard, it took everything down with it. So not surprised to see that. And of course, it came in right at resistance. So we saw that with Aerodrome, we saw it with VELO, and a couple other projects here. They just happened to get to resistance just in time for Bitcoin to sell off, and then they get pushed lower. Somehow the stars all align in the markets. The higher ups. It's very interesting how the markets work here. And we are also below the 97.54 level right here. 97.54, we are below that as well. So if you're looking for any kind of a bounce here, for starters, what I would be looking for is a price to get back above the 0.09754 level and to close. And what that would indicate to us is that the odds are likely to go higher, so back up to 11, than they are to go lower. So if the price pushes up to this 9.9754 level and can't close above it, well, then it's telling us that the price is not ready and the odds are higher for us to go lower. Something else here, excuse me as I continue to yawn here, something else that you can keep an eye on. And again, I don't put too much weight on these. It's just not the way I trade and look at the markets. But the viewers of the channel might like to see these, so I have them on the Aerodrome chart, and we'll keep it on this chart as well. Is this support line here that's pointing higher here? So we have the price is way up here. So basically why I have this on the chart and why I drug it off to the right is, basically it started back in here in August. We have a double tap here. Let's see, this was early September. About the end of September, and we're way up here. So there's a chance that the price actually does pull back to this line here, since it's been respecting this a couple times over the past couple weeks. If that takes place, I mean, you're looking at roughly to the downside. Now it's going to change if as price continues to trade in time, it'll get closer to this line, so it'll be less of a decline. But if let's say we collapse tonight, you're looking at about a 19 to 20% move lower. And that price is going to be around 7.475 level. So keep your eye on that for VELO. And again, as time goes on and price continues to trade to the right, this line here will be obviously trending higher and getting closer to the price. So it will be less than that 19 to 20% decline. I mean, and that's kind of all I got here for this. I mean, of course, we have the 9.7, we have the 11.7 targets that are right near the market. But unless we see a move above those two and a close, especially above the 11,762, there's really no need to get carried away with these levels up here. You got to get through these two first before you can get up to 17. And, sure, it could happen quick, but let's keep our eyes on those, the 9 and the 11. And you want to see it close above, obviously, both of those, the highest being the 11. And if you get a close above that, then we can start to look at the 17, 19, etc. Of course, there's one up here at 41 where the resistance came in. Or actually, the resistance didn't quite make it there, but that level is at 41. But judging by the way this is trading and how far we are from this line, I would not be surprised to see a pullback at some point here back down to this line. Unless Bitcoin does a V bottom here and rallies, I don't see why we wouldn't get down to this line. If we go to PNG, Pangolin, here is a very similar looking chart, guys. So, pulled back to it. Here is some resistance coming in at the 28 level. And then we pulled back and we broke below. And, we'll see how far we go here. But the point is that it's respecting a very similar looking chart. And you can see here's the resistance. We're pulling back, again, when and where do we meet up with this line again, if so. So that's what I got here for VELO. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments about, potential price targets. I could give you, I don't think I have any on this chart. I don't. If price does get back down to here, obviously you want to see it hold like it did back in early September in the 17th, 18th or so of September. But if it starts to break, where down in here can you look for a potential price support? So if you want that, let me know in the comments. If not, just keep your eye on that 097 as well as the 11. And then as well as, somewhere along this line here, depending on, when in time it would come back down. It could be all the way up to, 8. It could be all the way down here to, today's candle, which would be Thursday the 3rd, which is around the 7475. So that's that, guys. Let's start. We'll take a look at Bitcoin real quick while we're talking about the markets here. So obviously Bitcoin faded after getting above our highest level there was 64,375. Ran out of steam here. Started to form this pennant, which broke to the downside. Took out all those levels of potential support. Took out the 62,206, and we're finding support right now at the level of 60,205.47. So that's right here. We have 2 days of support at that level. Let's see if it holds. That'd be good. I don't think we're going to V bottom out of here, though. I don't know what we'll do, but I just don't think a V bottom is going to happen. So saying that, it probably will. I just don't see it happening. We're not getting any kind of a strong bounce, at least yet. We're just kind of hanging on just above that 60,205. So kind of tells me that might be some more selling coming into play. But anyways, until that happens, no need to speculate. That's that, guys. Bitcoin is up. It's actually flat. It's down 47 cents. Oddly enough, at 60,641. VELO is up 0.33%, trading at a price of 0.9351. Again, the price levels are 0.9 and 11, and then up there 17 and 19. If for some odd reason we take off like a rocket, those are those levels there. But I think you're going to see the price come back down into here. All right, guys, we'll see. Always leave your comments down below. Of course, not financial advice. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be back early in the morning. Take care.